I was charged with murder when I was 16.
Tell us about that.
I beat the charge, because I didn't do it. It was all over the news and the newspaper and shit.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, what happened? Like, now that you beat
Me
it?
and my girl, we had a little spot where we were staying at when I was 16, and I had a gun laying around, and she had the gun. I left out the room and came back, and she had the gun in her hand. And I tried to grab the gun out of her hand, and it went off, and they shot her. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah.
Your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Well, you had a kid at 15. Was
My
this
baby
the...
mama.
What's up, YouTube? Guys, I have been overwhelmed with requests to help people grow their YouTube channel. So I finally decided to go ahead and create the Mastermind. In the Mastermind group, we're going to meet every Sunday evening for 2 hours. I'm going to guide and facilitate the conversation towards YouTube growth strategy. I make no claim to be an expert, but we're all going to learn from each other. The cost is $40 a month. Click on the link in the description or go to my community wall. If you want to grow with anything in life, you got to invest. So click the link, and I look forward to seeing you on Sunday. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews. Out here with another one. What's up, man?
What's up, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so we out here, guys. We on the back streets on Glenwood. And so, what's your situation, man? Are you homeless, anything like that? What's your deal?
No, I'm out here in the street, though. I'm going through some situation right now, but I'm good.
How long you been going through situations?
About a year.
Yeah? What happened a year ago that caused you to be going through situations?
I had some situations in my life. My mama passed, then my son got killed, then, just a lot of personal situations that went on, that left me out here fucked up. So, I'm trying to get it back together, though.
Man, I'm sorry to hear about that. How long ago did your mom pass?
Maybe about 10 years.
Okay, so that was about a decade ago.
Yeah.
How long ago did your son
like
pass?
3 years.
3 years ago?
Yeah.
Sorry to hear about that, man. Definitely sorry to hear about both of them. But you say that about a year ago is when things kind of went left.
Yeah.
What was it that caused things to actually go left?
I relapsed, man, and got back on the dope, man.
Okay, so you didn't want to say that at first.
Yeah.
Why do you think you didn't want to say that at first?
Because I'm kind of embarrassed and ashamed.
Ashamed of it? So how old are you, man?
I'm 45.
45. You look great, man.
Thank you.
You look great. And so, as far as it goes, like, when was the first time you smoked the dope?
When my mama died.
So it's about 10 years ago?
Yeah.
What made you, I guess, decide to handle it that way?
A female, man. I was with a female that had done got on the dope while I was in California, and I came back from California. I didn't know she had done started smoking crack. So, we were sitting around talking, I'm snorting powder or whatever.
Let me just guess real quick. Before you even tell it, she told you how good the sex was going to be if you hit the crack.
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
I literally have heard this story like 100 times.
Yeah.
Wow.
Basically.
Okay, well, was it worth it?
Yeah, you can say it was. At the time.
Okay.
At the time. And then, at the time I was snorting cocaine, and I was really mentally worse on cocaine than I was on crack.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Cocaine had me really
you zooted and booted.
Paranoid, and, but the crack is a different mental thing going on with the crack. I'm not out here in the street because of the crack. It's because of the mental state. You know what I'm saying?
So tell me, let's talk about that, man. So, okay, so 45. How many kids do you have?
I got 3.
3?
I got 2 left. One of my kids got kids.
Right, 1 deceased and then 2 left. How old are they?
30 and 22.
30 and 22. Okay. And so the 30-year-old sounds like you had him or him or her when he was 15.
Yeah.
Okay, so you started having kids early.
Yeah.
Okay. And have you ever been married?
No.
No? Okay. Let's just start from the beginning. Where you from, man?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
You from here, man? What part?
All over.
What part did you grow up, would you say?
In Decatur, in Zone 3.
Hey, man.
Zone 6.
Shout out the East Side, man. Shout out that Zone 6 all day. All right, so growing up here, pretty much all over the city. Did you have both mom and dad in the household?
My mom and dad been on cracking all my life, man.
Wow.
So I've been in the streets all my life, man. That's all I know. I came up in the dope trap, man. Grew up in one. So that's all I know.
Okay, where specifically in Zone 6 would you say, like?
Kirkwood, Edgewood,
okay.
East Lake.
Okay. Yeah, I grew up in Belvedere. That's like right up the street, you know what I'm saying, from the Atlanta border or whatever. Okay, hold on. You come on over here.
Hold on.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to necessarily rush or nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, so, okay. All right, so mom and dad been on crack your whole life. Were they together, though? Or kind of like,
they
sometimes,
split up
sometimes not? Okay, so they split mainly when you was young, though?
Yeah.
About what age?
About 6, 7 years
6?
old.
Did that affect you in any way when they split?
Yeah.
Tell me.
I mean, it affected me a lot. My mama was hoeing and smoking drugs all my life, so I needed my daddy, you know. But my daddy was out in the street robbing and stealing and doing his thing, so that left me, you know what I'm saying? I had 3 brothers under me that I had to look out for, man. So, and then I'm going through it mentally, watching my mom do this and that, so it kind of had me.
How did that affect you, the sex work that your mom was doing? How did that affect you?
It affected me bad, man. You know what I'm saying? It just...
Tell us, like, dive deep. Tell me specifically.
It had me really angry, man, and just mental, man, like just mad at the world, like, man, you know, that's all I had. My mama, you know what I'm saying, really.
So that caused a lot of anger in you seeing her doing that?
Man, yeah, anger and pain, man. You know, I watched my mom, you know, go through a lot, man. You know, having sex with some of the guys I knew, and, you know, niggas selling my mama fake dope, and, you know, it fucked me up mentally, man, when I was a child coming up. It made me just angry and, like, you know.
She was having sex with guys you knew?
Yeah, man. You know, being honest, no, you know what I'm saying? But that's my mom, though. I love her to death, and she made me who I am today,
She
man.
still living?
I'm strong. Now, my mama dead,
She
man.
passed? Okay. Yeah, no, you said that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
10 years ago. My bad.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get...
And then it
little
made me
ADD
look
kicks
at
in.
women, you know, with a lot of distrust. It made me not trust a lot of women because of what I seen her do to men and what I seen men do to her. It made me not trust.
And so what type of behaviors or situations would come from that distrust?
It made me start pimping women, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, what age?
When I was like 16.
Okay. And so, like, was that something that, like, how profitable was that?
It was, but, you know, like, it was good money, man. It was good money, but, you know, my mom, you know, I had to leave that life alone when my mom said she, you know, I didn't want to watch her going through it, so it made me just stop doing it because I had to think about what my mama was doing, and I didn't want to do that to nobody else.
So what age did you do that up until?
Till like I was like 20.
20? Okay, so this is when you was a young man.
Yeah.
And you say just knowing that, seeing how your mom went through it,
Yeah.
and kind of maybe having other young ladies that were under you that were going through the same type of stuff.
And I had a soft spot for them. I had to think about it like, man, I can't do this to these people. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what I'm going through dealing with my mama's situation.
Right.
So I don't want to take nobody else's kid through that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I get that, man. So, okay. And so, like, in general, like, what have you been doing for, like, income over the past, 25
side
years?
Work, boosting, and, you know, selling drugs and whatever I can do, man.
Anything in the street,
other than
basically.
sell my body or mess with a faggot. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever done that?
No, sir.
Okay. It's Atlanta.
No,
you
sir.
gotta ask.
I love women.
I mean,
who I hang
obviously, some people must have tried you before or something.
I mean, I done had a couple incidents where niggas done tried that slick shit like for us, but I did that shit right off, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't play like that, man.
I tell you what, boy. Shout out to Atlanta, man.
All right. On my hand, though.
Huh?
There's a lot on my
Well,
hand.
yeah, I would say that they're probably more in the city than like in like the outer kind of areas, like, you know, over here. But I don't know. I don't know. So, okay. All right. So, as far as your son, the one that passed.
He was a water boy that got killed 4 years ago selling water in Midtown. And the water boy that got killed downtown, that was my son, my oldest son. He just graduated from high school, man. Had just turned 19 and graduated from high school, man, and got killed selling water. A lady pulled up and gave him $10 and told him to split it with one of the little boys. The little boy snatched the money and it ripped in half, so they got the fine. So he called somebody down there to shoot my son because my son had them beat him up, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that situation turned out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you, man, like, so you're the second person I know, and I think Chris is the same age. I think Chris might be 45, maybe 46, 47. His son passed away as a water boy at 19. Yeah, he was killed. Yeah, he was a water boy. That's so wild that I know two people with similar stories like that. Shout out to Chris, man. Chris Car Wash King. I'm so sorry to hear about that happening to your son, man. Because, you know, the water boys, you know, they get a lot of flack, and sometimes rightfully so, but they're entrepreneurs. They're young men that just want to.
Jealousy thing, man. It was a gang thing, man. It was like, it was more to it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That same anger that you was walking around with when you was young, other kids are walking around with that same anger. So oftentimes it don't take much. It does not take much to trigger somebody to the point to where they ready to kill you.
Yeah.
Especially when these younger guys, they haven't learned to control their emotions yet. You know? Man, I'm so sorry to hear about that. Okay. And so what is like your plan? Like, where do you see yourself 10 years from now, at the age of 55?
I hope I ain't dead or in prison, man. I'm trying to get myself together, man. You know, I'm fighting that battle right now, man.
The crack battle and everything.
Myself, yeah, man.
Have you ever been to prison?
When I was like 17, 18.
17, 18? Okay. Why'd you go?
For a gun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a gun charge?
Yeah.
Ugh. Well, they lock you away for anything. That's so crazy because nowadays anybody can walk around with a gun. Yeah. You know?
I got
you don't
so
need
many on my record though. They gonna try to send me goddamn fed. They gonna try to hit me.
Oh yeah. Like once you can't do it, you can't do it. But what I'm saying, had you been like, well, I guess if you were 17, you probably still would have got bammed up. Yeah, I guess. But okay, man. And so you just, you know, you out here on Glenwood and you don't do the pimping stuff no more. Have you ever thought about it? Like, you know what?
No, I just look out for them out here, man. I don't pimp them. I just make sure they like security. I just look out for them,
right.
Make sure they all right out here, man.
And so as far as like the crack goes or whatever, are you like content like being someone that does that, or is it like you want to stop doing that?
Yeah, I'm going to stop. You know,
okay.
I done stopped before. I'm going to stop. Right now, I'm just going through it because I choose to go through this, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing that I got to go through. I ain't going to sit here and make no excuses for it. You know, I choose to. You know, at the end of the time, I got support. I got people that care about me, that love me out here.
Right.
So I can get myself together, you know.
Hey, man, listen. I love it, man. I love it. So, you know, as long as we kind of know, like, where we're at in the journey, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at that, man. Well, listen, we appreciate you taking the time, answering all of our questions. If anybody out there wanted to reach out, help it, real quick, I didn't ask this question. I guess I should ask it, seeing as how the type of environment you was in when you was younger. And I do ask for truth and transparency. When you were younger, did anything like ever happen to you or anything like that?
Yeah, my mom got raped when I was a child, man, and beat up bad. Like, I had to see her, like, brutally beat, like, from a rape. And then I turned around years later, me and my brother cried, like, we can't wait to see this nigga who did this to our mama. When we get grown, we gonna kill him. Okay, just so him, the guy went to prison, he did time, and I ran into the guy, not knowing that he was the guy that did this to my mama, because he was telling the story to somebody else, and I was around at the time. And they took everything in me. My mama cried, screamed, and hollered all over the phone, and I was finna kill the guy. I had my gun in his mouth, man. I'm finna blow his head off, man. If it weren't for my mama screaming and crying and hollering, telling me not to do it, I'd be in prison.
How did your mama end up on the phone?
I called my mama and told my mama to describe this guy and tell me how he looked and what his name was. All right, to tell me, you know what I'm saying, who the guy was. Right. And she described him down to the T. You know what I'm saying? Told me his name and everything. I asked him his name. He told me that was his name. Before I know it, I had my gun in his mouth, man. Like, I'm finna kill you, man. Do you realize what you did to me and my brother and what you did to my mama, man? Do you? And my mama just begged and screamed. And I had a couple partners that was out there. They grabbed me and told me, D, don't do it. Don't do it, D. Don't do it, man. It ain't worth it. But at the time, it was worth it to me. I could see my mama and what she was going through at that time, man. I had blood in my eye, man.
Do you feel good about the decision that you made, or do you regret it?
Yeah, I feel good about it, man. But sometimes I feel like
you wish you would have pulled that trigger.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have solved that, man.
Would that have been the first time you would have done something like that? Again, without incriminating yourself.
Yeah, that would have been the first time.
Okay. Yeah. We'll just keep it like that. Yeah. We'll keep it like that. All right. So, just to be clear, though, nothing ever happened to you when you was younger?
No.
Okay. All right.
I was charged with murder when I was 16.
Tell us about that.
I beat the charge, because I didn't do it. You know, it was all over the news and the newspaper and shit.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, what happened? Like, now that you beat
Me
it?
and my girl, we had a little spot where we were staying at when I was 16, and I had a gun laying around, and she had the gun. I left out the room and came back, and she had the gun in her hand. And I tried to grab the gun out of her hand, and it went off, and it shot her. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah.
Your girlfriend?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you had a kid at 15. Was
My
this
baby
the?
mama. My
This
baby
was the
mama.
mother of
No, not the mother of that child.
another one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Whoa.
Yeah. So they charged me with murder, dropped the case down to manslaughter, and my family, everybody went in and got me a lawyer and got me out on bond. And God's will, man, I beat the case while I was out on bond.
What?
Yeah. Because I loved it. I didn't do it, honestly. I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? It was just an honest mistake that happened. So, God bless me, man.
Oh, shit. What did her family think about
They
it?
knew I didn't do it. They were with me at the court and the trial. They knew I loved her. They knew that I didn't do that to their child. You know what I'm saying? So they were kind of with me.
Well, did y'all ever have a history of, like, any domestic violence or anything like that?
No, nothing. No,
Okay,
nothing like
so
that.
wasn't none- okay.
Nothing violent, nothing.
Wow.
We never even had a fight. Like, we never even fought. Like, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. It was my baby. She was my baby, man.
I mean, I'm going to ask because you did say that you was pimping from, like, around 16 or so to 20.
It was before her. I mean, it was after her.
So the
After she
pimping
died,
stuff
that's
came after.
her, yeah.
Okay. Wow. Wow. You been through some stuff, man.
Yeah, man. I have, man. All over Atlanta.
What?
Man.
So just so I can find the newspapers or whatever, like, what should I search for?
16-year-old charged with murder on Warren Street and Kirkwood off of Memorial Drive.
Yeah, I know about Warren Street.
16-year-old
Wow.
charged with murder on 16-year-old girlfriend.
Wow.
Shot, you know.
Okay,
that
man.
story, though. It might still be in the papers and whatever. You probably can look it up.
Okay. I'm gonna see it. You know, sometimes the stuff that happened back then is harder to find than the stuff that happened like within the last 10 years or so.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, listen, we appreciate you, brother. I'm glad I decided to ask that last question, man. Got a little more out of it. And if anybody out there wanted to reach out, help, or donate, do you have a way for them to do that? Do you have social media, Cash App?
Yeah, I got my grandmother. They can call my grandmother's phone.
No. Can't call the phone. Can't do that.
Well, Mr. Magic. My Facebook is pimping pimp son. Mr. Magic.
Pimp Zone, Mr. Magic.
Mr. Magic, pimp son.
Okay, Mr. Magic, pimp.
Yeah. Oh man. Let me see. What's
What's your Instagram?
Oh, the same thing is
And then what's your Cash
Mr.
App?
Magic. I don't have a Cash App right now, but I have an Instagram and a Facebook. Type in Mr. Magic.
Wait. All right. Got you. Oh, Mr. Magic Pimpson instead of Simpson. Okay, got you, man. Got you. All right, and no Cash App?
This is your phone.
Oh,
I don't have a Cash App right now. I don't have a Cash App, but I had to make me one, man.
okay. All right. Well, listen,
Any way
man.
I can get in touch with you?
Yeah, I'll leave you my info. No problem. All right, Cam got my info too, so no worries. Like I say, we appreciate you, man. Definitely wish you nothing but the best. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Yes,
bro.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.